Hey guys, my name is Alex. This is an introductory video to my channel, and I am going to be talking about languages and linguistics and how to learn languages as a polyglot would. And that's important because I'm a polyglot. I speak 6 languages. I'm learning a 7th right now. So I'm going to be giving tips and suggestions and answering any linguistic related questions you may have on this channel, and I want to do my best to help you out and hopefully you learn something new and you can get certain things debunked, right? You know, some people believe there is a hardest language in the world to learn. There is not, right? That's a quick little debunk. I can dive more into that obviously and definitely make a video on that, but that's just like a quick, debunking. There is no such thing as the hardest language in the world. I'll definitely get into that in a different video, but yeah, so this introduction, I started learning languages when I was 16 or 17. Sorry for the hesitation. I don't remember when it was exactly. It was 16 or 17. Point is, I can say for certainty I was in high school. I'm now 26, so I've been learning for about a decade, and I'm going to give you some of my qualifications, because to be a polyglot, you don't really have any real credentials. You can't just learn languages. There's no real good test for testing if you're a polyglot, other than just speaking the language, right? And I'm sure there's proficiency tests, but those are all kind of shitty. To an extent. I mean, there's some value, but it's also shitty. Anyways, I think the credentials I have are about the best credentials you can have for a polyglot. I'm sure there's probably other credentials you could have, and these aren't even polyglot specific credentials. So, what are my credentials? So, besides being a polyglot, that in itself should be a credential. So I speak 6 languages, learning a 7th. Besides that, I went to UCLA Extension to become an interpreter and translator in Spanish to English. Between the both of them, translating and interpreting between both languages. So with that, I got the knowledge of being able to know what it is to speak and function at a high level within a language, right? So now, when I went through that, I was like, oh, now I know what it takes, right, to be at a super high level in the language, right? Because to be able to interpret and translate, you must be able to speak the language, to know the language at a high level. The third one that's relevant, right? The first one being a polyglot itself. 2, this translation certificate I got from UCLA Extension. Third one, and the last one, is I got a bachelor's in linguistics from Cal State Long Beach, alright, in which I got a bunch of linguistics theory, and I learned stuff about languages, and just expanded my knowledge and my understanding of how languages work and how to break them down in a more scientific manner. Alright, so that's just a quick rundown of my background in languages. I'll obviously get more into which languages I know and stuff in other videos. Trying to keep this one short and just brief introduction, So again, if you have any questions about languages, linguistics, let me know. If you need language learning tips, let me know, right? Just super quick before this thing gets longer than like 5 minutes. So to learn those 6 languages, and now the 7th that I'm learning, which is Japanese, I'm using the same language learning technique that I've been using since I'm 16, 17. I have no name for it. Alright, and so I wanted to just say that it's the same one. And I say that so that you know that when I'm giving you advice, it's coming advice that's been tested. It's advice that's been tested, and I've given this advice to other people and it's worked for other people. Okay? And as well, the advice that I give now also goes through a filtration system of trying to know your level and trying to break down in a linguistic manner if possible, right? Or maybe simplifying some things for you, okay? And that might sound a bit vague, but I promise you it's not going to be vague when you actually ask me a specific question. When it's a specific question, I'll give you a way of tackling the problem and a way to solve it. Alright, so yeah, if you have any questions about languages, how to improve, how to get better, which languages to learn, which ones not to learn, all that, shoot them at me. Alright? And see you later.